Honestly, Richard, my life is different. And just the gratitude I have for my life, every moment, I feel it. Mm-hmm. Because I love life so much. And I didn't understand how much I love life before.
Yeah, it's not a terrible place to be, is it?
No, it's such a beautiful experience, and I'm here to experience it.
Yes.
So I thank you, and I can't wait to see what has yet to unfold for me. But I'm just so grateful for all the opportunities I've had with you, and this trip just really changed my life. Everyone asks, "How's your trip?" and I say, "Life-changing." And they're like, "Wow, that's powerful." And I'm like, "You have no idea."
Hello, everyone. My name is Mark.
Hi, I'm Bianca.
Darlene.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ted.
We are on our last day of a 2-week training with Richard Haight, and we're here to tell you what we're thinking about it.
It was a whole experience. If y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you, this wasn't just a slice of pie. This was the whole damn pie. Okay.
I knew that I was going to be tested to the last inch of my being in order to get through this. But even then, that's just a thought, right? Getting out here and then actually being tested to the very core of my being, to the last inch or centimeter, millimeter, whatever, that's a different ballgame. Every single aspect of our days out here and our nights out here were loaded with teachable moments. Just the moment when you might let your guard slip is precisely when Richard, at least in my case, I think in all of our case, found a way to let us know that our awareness was down and give a redirect.
Well, the training definitely was a lot different than what I had anticipated. I hadn't anticipated such cold nights. I hadn't anticipated such long walks. I hadn't anticipated such long hours in the kitchen.
This training is different. It is actually more challenging than I thought it would be, but I've also actually made a lot of changes as far as speaking up more and being more open. I did not expect to actually get out of my shell and have this conversation right now, because I do actually experience a lot of anxiety and stage fright, or even talking in camera overall. But the training itself, I felt like it just helped me just removing a lot of fogs that was just in the way and completely unnecessary that I was creating. It was a story I was creating in my head.
I've always wanted to be alone with myself and learn to get to know myself and how I can better myself and move forward. Like Ted, 72 years of working and finding goals. At 62, I had the exact same experience. And the vision quest was probably physically the biggest challenge, but at the same time, it was so totally embodied with nature, with ourselves. And I just can't express enough how difficult that was, but how incredibly rewarding.
It has illuminated areas of disharmony, of stuck energy in my body. It has shown me areas where I need to tighten up. Structuring my day-to-day life, for example, would be a good representation of an area where I need to tighten up. It has shown me areas where I could be a little looser, a little more relaxed, not so serious. and has demonstrated viscerally what that center point feels like, and has provided an aim for me to then go out into my daily life and find it. So set the aim, find it in such a way that I'm able to be of service to others.
I feel like this training is more like an open door. In a way, it's guiding me in the right direction to restructure my life and make all the positive changes that needs to be made, and to be committed and not running away, but really take responsibility and accountability for my action.
For me, the tremendous amount of self-hatred I had coming into these 2 weeks is gone. It's been replaced with love. And I have seen patterns of behaviors that have been with me most of my life that no longer have control over me. And changes coming in my daily life once I go back do not feel like a to-do list, but feel like embracing my new life, my path.
This program has changed me in that it has made me more conscious of my everyday decisions and actions. It's caused me to see the root, where these decisions come from. And because of this awareness, I'm better able to be of service to others. And I think that sums up all of it. TM is service to others.
The TEM commitment, it's to be honest and sincere. It's where you're at that breaking point where you really want to see yourself and you no longer want to lie to yourself and you want to change your life and you're willing to go through all the challenges, then the TM will be for you.
Like turning into the process of your own life, not hiding from yourself anymore.
Yeah, the TM commitment is defining your aim. And once your aim has been defined, then you commit to service not only to yourself, but to others.
Right. So once you find that aim, are you willing to follow through? And like Bianca said, once you find that sticking point, are you willing to turn into it? Or is that the point where you're going to back off? So these are important questions if you're intending on being a TEM facilitator.
And no need to rush. Take time to really explore it because you may find that it's not for you. There may be challenges you may not be ready to face yet. So you do want to explore it to the fullest of your being to see if it's really for you. Then if at all costs you still want to proceed, then this is something you're invited to explore as well.
I actually found that all of Richard's books have come to life through this training. And it's reading the books that drew me to the potential of training. And it is live action with Richard Haight's books.
This training has certainly put meat on the bones of the information that I read in all of those books.
For the training process, yes, it's definitely challenging, but it is also rewarding. You do actually go through seeing things you may not like about yourself, things you've been avoiding for a very long time, and things you may not even be aware of. So they do come up throughout the process of the training, but again, if you're willing to see it all, it's not so terrifying.
The training actually builds from simple concepts that are explained along the way, and every day it is added to. You're at the end of a 10, 14-hour day and you realize, where's all that time gone? It is embracing getting to know yourself through the concepts of TEM.
If you've ever been to a military boot camp, then don't make the comparison. This does not compare. it is taxing to your body, to your soul, and to your spirit. You've heard the saying, that which does not kill you only makes you stronger. Well, this definitely makes you stronger. Okay. And it's an experience, that I really can't with words explain to you. It's something that must be experienced in order to be understood fully.
If we're describing the training, we're starting from the same spot or similar places, but the training is so individualized and tailored to each person's specific needs that it would be difficult to give an overarching answer to what the training is. It's been deeply effective. And absolutely, Ted, this is hands down the most challenging thing that I've ever done in my life, and deeply grateful for it.
It's like having a raw, honest mentor in Richard, where he doesn't let you lose sight. He keeps track of you as an individual and as a group. So there is a main goal, but then the goal is to actually help develop each individual person.
I have yet to find someone as authentic as Richard. He is very caring and respectful, and he really sees you in ways that you probably don't even see yourself. He sees the best in you, even when you doubt yourself. So I'll say 100% he is trustworthy.
Richard does give one-on-one training, like we said before, and the group training, but it comes from a place of trust, where we basically have gone by his example during his trust experiment. And I labeled this entire experience for me as my own personal trust experience.
Richard is the perfect example of nurturing and discipline. He understands the principles that he teaches, he embodies them, and he is the most honest, trustworthy person that I have personally met in my entire 72 years on this planet. And I can't thank this man enough for what he's done in my life. In approximately 2 years, I've learned more over just 2.5 years than I have the other entire 70 years of my life. Now that's not throwing peanuts at the elephants. That's fact. And I appreciate and love him for it.
Whether it's the written word or a video course or in-person training, he is the same human being throughout all of it. He maintains that integrity through all mediums. There's times where he's very strict. There's times where he's deeply compassionate. He is exactly what each of us needs or needed in each moment. And I don't think you can ask more from a mentor than that.
I'll tell you, I don't care how good you think you are. There's some scary shit in here. Now, if you're prepared to face that, please come along, join us, and welcome to the TEM team.